Gen Z workers get a bad rap in the workplace for being easily offended, unprepared. Well, now a new survey taken last month by the online education magazine Intelligence.com suggests 75% of bosses and/or top executives agree with that. They feel that the recent college graduates they hired were unsuccessful, with 60% of them eventually being fired. Here to dissect more of this study is award-winning thought leader and international speaker Jessen James, calling in from the UK this morning. Jessen, thank you for being with me. You call it snowflakeism, right? They lack character, charisma. They don't look you in the eye. In looking at all this, can you pinpoint why and when that started?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's not right to label every Gen Z person as this snowflake. But what I'm trying to say is technology and awareness has a lot to play in this. And from a technology perspective, there's so much screen time nowadays where people are not engaging with human beings. For example, look at any American household, look at any UK household. There are family members, mum, dad, two kids, all watching TV, but are all on their phones at the same time. So the challenge we've got now is that people are not engaging and interacting with human beings. So when you put them out into the real world, job, workplace, interview situation, they struggle to communicate. They can't articulate themselves. They don't know how to interact, so they struggle. So this is something that's affecting a lot of people when they're turning up, and that's why they can't get their point across.
And it's affecting, bosses, people that are hiring too, right? I was struck by the fact that of the supervisors you interviewed, ranging from business owners to C-suite executives, many of them said that they'd completely refrain from hiring Gen Z workers next year. That's remarkable.
I think it's a shame. And I think whilst I'm here to highlight the fact that it is a problem, I think if we look at a person the way that they are, they'll always remain that way. But if we look at them in the way that they could be, then they would change. And what that basically means is, what are we doing to make sure that it changes? Because they are the next generation. You can't just say, we're not going to hire these people anymore, right? So we need to help them.
Yeah, and that takes me to my next point, because they are up and coming. They are the future. So is there a way to preserve work ethic or from this generation or older generations, or no? Do we just have to get on board?
I think what needs to happen is it needs to be brought in at an educational level, because a lot of the times we're trying to look for tertiary level solutions to problems, whereas we need to go to the source. Now, if people are coming out of school without being trained on how to interact with interpersonal skills, how to talk to people, how to communicate, how to articulate yourself, how to behave in certain scenarios, how to develop your characteristics and your charisma, how to engage with individuals. If we're not being taught these skills from a primary level, then we're actually setting them up for failure. So I genuinely believe we need to teach more of this in schools. We need to show them not just the interaction skills that they need, but also teaching them emotional resilience, because it's a tough world out there, and it's called life.
Yeah. I just became a new mom, and so a lot of this is at the forefront of my thinking. And how do we parent moving forward? Lastly, just about 30 seconds left. Why did you look into this in the first place, Jessen?
Because as an employer myself, and as someone who wants to see positive effect happen in the world, if we don't do something about this to change it, it's only going to get worse. So we can moan about it all day long. I like to joke in the UK, we're a nation of moaners. We don't like to do stuff about it. I would like to see some change happening. So for us, it's about creating awareness. Now we're aware of it. Hopefully we can put some measures in place to make it better. Yeah, and do better in the future. Well, Jessen James, fascinating conversation. Thank you for hopping on with me from the UK this morning. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.